Well, Paige, guess what? We
What?
got some tweet-splaining to do.
Uh-oh.
All right? Because you're very active on social media, but some things we want to know a little more about.
Yeah, let's start with this
I don't
one.
hold back on social
We
media.
went through some of your tweets. Watching a documentary on people that believe the Earth is flat. First,
my
everyone is
God.
entitled to an opinion. I, for one, believe it's round. I have a question for flat earthers out there. Why exactly do you think people would lie about this, about the Earth not being round?
That's
They
interesting.
have
What's
like
their
such
motive?
a plot. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, come on, we're talking about seasons. They think it's flat. Like, what about seasons and time zones and stuff? Like, but honestly,
Was
I
it the
think it's-
documentary
I
on
was being
Netflix?
trying to be politically correct on the internet, but I was like, you guys are ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
it's not flat, and I think that I heard that one of the wrestlers who I work with is a flat earther, and I'm too scared to talk to him about it because I feel like
Now,
they're very passionate about it.
If it's true, would you ever be able to look at that wrestler the same way?
I would think it was a very strange thing, but you know what? Everyone has an opinion. I'm being politically correct again because I don't want to
Look at
offend
you.
anyone.
Everyone's got an opinion.
Everyone
It's-
gets
that's crazy
offended.
talk.
Everyone gets offended in 2019,
Yeah.
especially on social media. So, yeah, I mean, if it's their opinion, great, but you are completely wrong. So.
All right, I'm going to question one of your tweets, this one right here,
Oh,
because I
gosh.
feel like you
I'm
might
so
be full
nervous.
of crap a little bit. No,
Oh!
all right. It's a very,
shoot.
get this, Paige, I love this one
Okay.
because I love you.
I'm ready.
It's a very attractive quality when a man helps his woman pick out clothes and shoes and is honest with what looks good or not.
Yeah.
It takes a certain type of man to be honest, too.
Yeah.
I'm a very lucky woman. Do you think most men should take this advice and criticize what their woman wears?
Well, I wouldn't say criticize what they wear. So, for example, my boyfriend, he's wonderful when it comes to like picking out my outfits. Like when I have the stylist come over or when we go shopping and stuff like that, if I put it on, he'll be like, no, I don't really like that. You should wear this. And he'll actually pick stuff out for me. And I'm
If
like,
he's active in the process.
active. Yeah,
Gotcha.
instead of just being like, yeah, I mean, it looks fine. Yeah,
But he
whatever.
must have a knack for it,
Oh,
because
he's-
some guys don't
yeah.
at all.
Oh my gosh, he's very fashionable.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he's way more
No,
fashionable than me.
bozos like us, we'd be like, yeah.
I'll be in the waiting room, and my wife will be like, what did you like better, dress 1, 2, or 3? And I'm like...
They all look the same. Yeah, no.
And you don't know what to say.
And then you can't, even if you say, I don't know, babe, you look hot in all of them. That's a bad answer, too.
No,
Right.
you're just like, no, you need to pick one. Yeah, so Ronnie's just like, my boyfriend is very great with that, especially shoes. Even like hair and makeup, he's just like, yeah, I mean, I like your hair down more. I like your hair up today. You know, like he's very like hands-on with that.
Every time I say stuff like that, it just comes across like I'm judgy.
Well, yeah, it's probably the way you're saying it.
It's probably just me.
Yeah, well, Ronnie has a way of being brutally honest too. But I like it. I'm one of those girls who's just like, I'd rather you tell me as it is rather than like, you know, be a wimp around it and just be like, hey, babe, ooh. You know, Ronnie's just like, oh, it looks terrible, don't like it. You know,
well,
I'm like, duh!
All right, let's get one more in here. How about this
Okay.
one? We're breaking down your tweets. How
Some
about
tweet-splaining.
How about I don't understand. This is a good one. I don't
This is more
understand.
of a serious one.
And will never understand why the term diva is negative to some people. All I wanted to do when I first started wrestling and being a wrestler was to become a WWE diva. Incredible athletes. They've paved the way for all of us. Don't discredit their hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's with the negative connotation of diva?
I don't understand because people just look back on it and be like, oh, well, it was all bikinis and stuff like that. And you know what? I had that mindset too until I was like actually in the WWE. And I was called the anti-diva, but it was a character, you know, because I was so different to how the divas looked. But I always wanted to be a diva. Like you had so many female wrestlers still who was working their butt off. I mean, like Michelle McCall was amazing, and you know, Alundra Blaze, even though it was before the term diva, like there were still classed as divas back then. It was just like, and Trish Stratus and Lita and everyone was just, they're incredible athletes. Like you can't just discredit them because, oh, they may have done a bikini contest here and there, you know?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and I always say, because a lot of fans got mad at me because I said it was the fans' fault too, not just WWE's.
Right.
Well, actually, in the media it spun around and they said that I just blamed it all on the fans, and I didn't. But there's some fans, not all of them.
Yeah.
That didn't give the respect to the women that the women deserved too back then.
Well-
So it wasn't just, you know, the company. It was just like, the company gives you what you want pretty much, you know. And the fans are chanting puppies and like, you know, like they were just like, back then it was, you know, they could have started a hashtag like they did with us, like give divas a chance a long time ago. But, you know, we didn't have social media back then, but they could have chanted something different rather than puppies and
course.
sexual things thrown at the women.
Well, speaking of social media, how do you even scroll with the nails like that? Look
Oh
at those.
my gosh.
Are those for the pimple popping?
Pros.
Oh, those are great pimple
Look at
popping
that.
tools.
Yeah,
I got one on my
so-
back you can get in a minute.
Don't tempt me with a good time, dude.
But before we do that, tell us again about the movie and where people can see it. People need
Yes.
to see this movie.
Yes.
They need to see your journey because it's an
Yeah.
incredible story.
Yeah, so obviously it's all downloadable now. If you go to iTunes and stuff, it's on there
Yeah.
right now. But it comes to DVD and Blu-ray on May 14th, and I'm very excited. But it's a wonderful movie. It's pretty much the female Rocky. You know, it's an underdog story. But it's not just my story. It's my brother's. What I love about my brother's story is the fact that you shouldn't judge your success on how many followers you have or how famous you are and stuff like that, or measure your success on how famous you are. My brother's successful because he teaches disabled kids how to wrestle, because he has a family now, and because he doesn't have a lot of social media followers, and that's okay.
He doesn't have a 5.4 million on Instagram.
I mean, not all of us have 5.4 million, but it's whatever.
Well, I mean, it's just numbers.
2.3 on Twitter, but it's whatever.
Well, guys, get the DVD, get the movie, check it out. Watch her journey. It's awesome. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I had so much fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, we're going to do this.